So initially, this video was already recorded, edited, posted, and scheduled because I knew Khamzat was going to win. Go check out my WAP link in the description. $10 a month. Go sign up right now. But god damn, man, that Khamzat performance last night, are you crazy? I'm like, man, I gotta redo this video, bro, because that was wonderful performance from Khamzat. That was beautiful. So today we got a tier list of opponents in the middleweight division, and I'm gonna rank them based off their chances that they have against Chimaev. So let's get into it. First up is Sean Strickland. Now Sean Strickland and Khamzat used to train together, and due to the sparring stories, I think Khamzat will absolutely smash Sean Strickland.
So be nice. Thumbs up. Understand you're better than most. You're better than everybody.
I don't see no path to victory for Sean if they ever fought. No power, no jiu-jitsu skills. So I don't see a path to victory for Sean Strickland. Now moving on, we got Imavov. Now Imavov, he can crack a little bit. He knocked Adesanya out in the last bout. The thing with Imavov is that he doesn't have good takedown defense. He got taken down by 5 out of his 11 opponents, so that's nearly half of his opponents in the UFC. One of those opponents being Sean Strickland, who we just talked about. If Sean Strickland's out wrestling Imavov, then I think Khamzat will easily get him on the ground, smash him up a little bit, and maybe sub him. Round 2, I say. Moving on, next we got RDR coming off that beautiful performance against Bobby Knuckles. Now RDR is a good, strong grappler, big tall guy, big physically imposing guy, so I think RDR does have the skills to hang with Khamzat on the ground. He got great jiu-jitsu skills, but RDR can fade as the fight goes on, as the rounds go deeper and deeper. If the grappling cancels each other out, I think Khamzat is the better striker. RDR is also very liable to get hit on the feet, so I think it's a solid fight, but I think Khamzat will top RDR out easy. So yeah, we going mid tier for RDR here. Now moving on, we got Kyle. We got the fight in there. Now, I put Kyle in the middle tier just because of the sparring history. He's pretty familiar with Khamzat. He's a little different than Sean Strickland. Even though he only got 5 finishes on the feet, Kyle, he got a little bit more pop in his strikes. And Kyle's also a better grappler than Sean Strickland. Kyle's a very underrated grappler in the middleweight division. Kyle hung in there with a grappling match against the heavyweight, Jolton Almeida, one of the best grapplers in the whole UFC, especially in his division. So Kyle's definitely underrated when it comes to grappling on the mat. And Kyle's at the height of his career too as well. So I think that him being in his prime, being familiar with Khamzat, so I think that Khamzat will sub him in round 2. Moving on, we got Paulo Costa. Now Costa, he got good crack in his shots, good power, big physical guy. Costa's also back in the winner column, coming off that win against Roman Kopylov at UFC 318. So I feel like he got a little bit more momentum on his side now. He's still a bad stylistic matchup for Khamzat. I think Khamzat will absolutely crush him on the ground, get him down, straight ground and pound. I think he'll stop him within the first round, but due to his strength and his ability to crack on the feet, he might be able to stand a slight chance. That'll make it smash tier for Paulo Costa. Now moving on, we got Israel Adesanya. Now I think Izzy will absolutely stand no chance. He doesn't have good knockout power. He fights off a rhythm on the feet. He likes to build up, build momentum as the fight goes on. In his prime, he did have a few flash knockouts, but I think he's done now. He lost 3 in a row. Lost to DDP, Sean Strickland, and Imavov. I think Izzy's at that point in his career where he just might have a few more fun fights, quote unquote, to make some more money. Maybe end it off on a good note to end his legacy career, but he knows that he can't beat Khamzat deep down. He doesn't have a path to victory, doesn't have no power, like I said, no jiu-jitsu skills, etc., etc. So I don't see Izzy making a title run and contending for a belt ever again. I think that's it for Izzy. So moving on. Next, we got Fluffy Hernandez. Now, Fluffy's a good matchup for Khamzat Chimaev. Good wrestling, great cardio, good stylistic matchup for Khamzat. I think he can really dog the fight out with Khamzat and make Khamzat really try to grind a hard contested win out. Fluffy's also at the height of his career, coming off that wonderful performance against Roman Dolidze. Maybe for this fight, maybe Fluffy will stop smoking. He did say he likes to get high a lot.
Really don't pay attention. I'm usually like high as shit, so
maybe he'll put down the weed. Take him serious, because that was a beautiful performance from Khamzat. Once again, beautiful performance from both guys in their last bouts. I feel like on the feet, slightly Khamzat's a little bit better, but he does leave himself to get hit when he does stand up and fight. So maybe Fluffy, maybe he might land something on the feet. But overall, I think Khamzat might be able to edge it out with a sub or ground and pound. But Fluffy will definitely give him the best test yet in the middleweight division. So that's the fight the fans want to see, Dana. Dana, if you're listening, make the fight happen, Dana. Make it happen. Now, the next four, yes, the next four. We got these bottom four guys on a no chance tier. I didn't really feel the need to go through them individually just because they all don't really stand a chance. Marvin Vettori got a good chin, but he doesn't really have nothing else. He doesn't have knockout power to stop Khamzat. Doesn't have the grappling to keep up with him, so no route for Vettori. Abis, he's a good overall balanced fighter, but also, again, no route to victory. Roma Kopylov, great striker. He can crack a little bit, good kicks. No takedown defense, not good enough to stop Khamzat. No real jiu-jitsu skills either, so the best option out these four is the last one, and that will be Brendan Allen. Great BJJ guy, good grappling for MMA, but he's not a world-class guy like how Gilbert Burns is, or he is not a world-class wrestler like how Usman was for Khamzat to present any problems. So I think those guys don't really stand a chance, and they all go in the greens here. Now, that's mostly it for all the top contenders. I know some of you are wondering, like, where's Bobby Knuckles at? Where's Jared Cannonier? Where's Roma Delize? Because they're still ranked in the top 15, but all those guys are on the end of the rope. We seen Khamzat break Robert Whitaker's jaw. Jared Cannonier just lost the MVP on the same card last night, and he's 41. He's pretty old now, so he's done. Roman Delize, what is he, like 37? He just got choked out, like I said, by Fluffy Hernandez. He got treated like the little brother in the fight, just like Izzy. Izzy's on the end of his rope, but it's still Izzy. He's still in the top 5, so he's worth a mention. But I think we're in for a hell of a treat with Khamzat Chimaev, man. I don't really see nobody beating him. Maybe Fluffy, but I doubt he'll beat him as well. I don't really see nobody presenting no real problems for Khamzat unless Usman moves back up. Let me know what y'all think if Usman can beat Khamzat in a 5-round full camp fight, because the first fight was definitely a damn good fight. But let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Who can beat who can beat Khamzat, and who stands a chance against this man? Because I think he can have one of the best reigns since Anderson Silva, since Israel Adesanya 7 years ago. So let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the WAP description as well. We went 4-0 last night. We won over 9 units. I had my pick of the year last night, Khamzat money line and MVP and Cannonier to go over 1.5 rounds. So if you want to make money like that, man, we cash in almost every week. At least 3 weeks out of the 4 every month. So if you want to make money, profit every month, end of the month, tap in $10 a month, $100. Tap in $10 a month, 7-day free trial. So that means one free card to test it out, test the waters out. You don't got to pay no money. First card you sign up for. So go ahead, tap into the link in the description. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new. It's War is Art, man. I'm out. I appreciate y'all. Be back for the next one. Love. I'm out, bro.